Please subscribe and share this video with your friends. This is Marni Battista from Dating with Dignity, and we're here in the dating den with the uber hot and really cute.
Wow.
Like cute in the personality way.
Oh,
Randy Lee. Like he's hot and cute. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's girl talk.
Yeah.
We are talking about something, it's a nuance. This is like an advanced move at Dating with Dignity.
Ooh.
Because we want to know, how is a guy interested, like in that initial setting, whether it's a bar, or maybe you're taking a cooking class, or you're at the beach, or you're at the gym.
Sure.
So what are some things that a guy will do that a woman can be like, oh wait, is he interested?
Right. I think, first of all, eye contact. When I first see a girl, and this is at a bar, I think I'm making eye contact at least almost every minute when I see a girl.
You're just like, you're talking to your friends.
Talking, but I'm playing it off like I'm having a good time with my friends, right? So I look super cool, right? So, oh my God, this guy's hilarious. And
then you're like,
yeah,
hey.
and then you kind of look back at her and like, shoot her a smile and kind of give her the,
right.
Like something like that. And then eventually, hopefully she gives you the response smile back, and then it's kind of okay to kind of go in, and I think buying a drink is something.
Is a good first step. Now, here's one thing I hear often from the men I talk to, that when a guy is smiling at you, you need to be really overt and smile back. Mm-hmm. You need to give a message that's so clear. You, guy in the jacket and the blue shirt, I am smiling at you, because men are human also, and you're like, is she smiling at me, or is there another guy behind, right? So a woman needs to do what to return the interest?
Yeah, definitely be obvious with the smile. I mean, you don't want to, like, if you're interested in the guy and you think he's good looking or whatever, and you think you might want to have a drink with him or whatever, I think you definitely want to make it obvious so the guy can have that confidence that you want when you go over there.
Absolutely.
Because girls want the confidence, because they don't want a guy who's like,
Right, and the other thing is, we didn't talk about this before, but if you're with your girlfriends, you have to open the circle.
Yes. Oh, you don't know how hard it is to walk into a group of girls. That's
so what
tough.
do they do? So they're out, even at the gym, like, well, first of all, take off your headphones. But what do you do if you're like out with your friends, you're at a cooking class, you're at a thing, and you're like in the circle? What do you do so guys are not terrified?
Yeah, you have to step out of the circle. I think even because a guy can go up to 2 friends. A guy can go maybe even to 3. But when you're in a group, it's going to be rough. It's going to be hard for him. He's got to have the most maybe amount of drinks in him, right? Or the most confidence. Maybe it's a combo. But I definitely think, breaking off from the pack and, kind of getting just one
Go
person.
to the bathroom, go up to the bar.
I wouldn't say necessarily go by yourself, because I think you should go with one friend.
Okay.
Because I feel like 2 girls are definitely approachable.
Okay. Now, here's the thing. I was actually out back in my dating days at the Huntley Hotel, and I was with a bunch of girls, and this guy came up to us, and he literally was like, ladies, open up the circle.
That's funny. Yeah.
Right? Because he was just like, why are all these beautiful women facing inward? And he was super cheeseball, but he was super correct.
Yeah.
So open up the circle. And go off in small groups.
Yeah. And when you're it's
like hunting and gathering.
Yeah, and you do it too with like dancing. Girls will all dance by themselves, like in a group.
Yep.
And I get it, ladies want to have fun. And I just want to go with my girlfriends. But if you're single and you're looking to find somebody, I mean, open it up. Maybe just go, like I said, maybe a pair. A pair of girls is fine.
Okay, a pair.
Yeah.
Now, here's the other thing. What should you do once he comes up? There's this whole thing of like the guy who comes on too strong versus the guy who's kind of laying back. But a guy who's laying back also could be interested.
Yes, and this is one of my secret moves. I don't know if I should.
I told you this was advanced. Oh, okay.
But I always bring a very. I hope none of my friends see this, but I always bring a very loud, outgoing friend who maybe I personally feel like the girls are like, he's just the loud guy, and I sit kind of back. Okay. And he ends up kind of almost not making a fool of himself, but he's kind of the guy that's just very loud and like super, maybe seems like he's coming on too strong. Okay. And then I kind of lay back and then interject certain comments when it feels right and natural. So I think the guy that's kind of laying back doesn't mean he's not interested in you. He's actually probably really interested in you. And as long as he's giving you maybe a comment here and a comment here and is interested in you, and if he buys you a drink or whatever, or if he's
what about like the touch?
Yes,
the
anytime
touch,
you touch somebody, it's a good thing.
Okay, which is why you have to open up the circle.
Yeah.
So if you're talking to that loud guy and Randy's over here, you can feel free to engage in that way also.
Sure, yeah. Don't think for 1 second that he's not into you, because he might just be letting his friend make a fool out of himself, and that's what he slides.
Exactly. Now, the last thing I want to say about this is, for a lot of women, you know, the guy will come up, he'll say you're pretty, he'll say you have great eyes, and women interpret those things as he just wants to sleep with me. He's just a player. Men are so insincere. He's buying me a drink because he wants to, you know, get me drunk. Sure. If you're out and 100% of your thinking is like that, I really encourage you to kind of go to the deeper level, because the truth is there's really good guys out there that are just as scared and intimidated.
Right. And kind of like I was saying, I think it comes off as corny, even though you may mean it. Like, I may really love your smile, and I just want to tell you that, but I think guys are scared to do that nowadays. Like, I feel like I don't say that as much as I should, even though I think it's the truthful way to go, and it's like, but I think we feel that girls interpret it like, oh, he's just giving me a line.
So be open, like, and even, you know, you get to have a choice. Even if a guy is just trying to, like, sleep with you, take the compliment.
Yeah, take a compliment, please.
Just be like,
you can't get enough of them. Take a compliment.
Right, you know, and really look at what's going on for you, because there are really nice guys out there. So this is just like note to self. If your self-esteem is not where it should be, and you just feel like everyone is trying to, like, you know, get you, and you have to protect yourself, you definitely want to go to datingwithdignity.com and do some work on that. Please. Okay, so let's go. What's your others? You have Rachel. Who's your other sister?
I have Christine, Jamie.
Okay, Jamie comes to you and she says, I met this guy out, but I think I blew it because I think he was interested in me, but I wasn't sure, so I just left. How, what would you say to her? How can you be so open that the guys that are interested are going to be able to approach?
So she was out. She
was out, but she didn't look open. She didn't make herself available, so a guy who's interested didn't get the sign. So what can a woman do? You know, what can your sister do so that when she's out at the beach, at the gym, at Starbucks, to give a interested guy the come in and talk to me signal?
I feel like, and those are all different places that are. Gym, I feel, is really tough to, because it's just, most people are there to try to, you know, get what they're getting out of it. You know, like they want to get fit or whatever. I think if you were interested in the guy that's at the gym or at the beach, the worst thing, if I look at a girl and she does not give eye contact, or she just kind of like looks at me and then kind of puts her head down, it's kind of like, I just wanted to be nice, and maybe I wasn't interested. I just wanted to say hi and just go on.
Just being friendly.
So like just saying even a hi will, like, for me would be like, oh, that's cool, she was nice. I'm not going to say that she was into me, but at least she was nice about it. It's tough. I think.
Put your phone down.
Put your phone down. Put your phone down. Yes, and just open up, and instead of, you know, it's kind of body posture too.
Right.
And it's kind of, I mean, we know how, if we like somebody, like if I like you, you know, I'm talking to you, doing this, and we know that.
Right.
You know, so just don't be so shy where you're going to lose that guy that could have been good for you.
I love that. Don't be so shy. Yeah. Open up, and you'll meet somebody nice, and if it's not him, maybe it's his hangback friend.
Yeah.
I love that. All right, so you're an organization.
Yeah,
we found out on the last episode.
Yeah,
we did. So if you want to come visit the organization of Randy Lee, what's your website?
It's randylee.org.
I love that.
Yeah.
He has a whole bunch of Randy Lees.
Just a whole bunch of Randy Lees.
There's a call. Exactly. Yeah. There's a Randy Lee call center.
Yeah,
I love it. And you can find me at datingwithdignity.com. If you want to join the conversation on Twitter, it's #DatingDen. And if you actually decide that you want to work on some of the self-esteem so that you don't have to Google everything for the rest of your life, click one of the links in the description. We have a great free training on how to be perpetually irresistible, and it's the 3 musts that you got to have so that guys are attracted to you all the time. Yeah, you'd be a chick magnet. Mm-hmm. All right, thank you, Randy Lee, for being here, and we will see you ladies soon.